sure
That'll be a
that
good thing.
making sure that stuff doesn't change around, which it does for whatever reason.
Because it doesn't like you. It's just cruel.
You realize you're going to make me start flipping around on your settings later. You do realize
Well,
that, right?
my settings for volumes are queued to mine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you should be able
But
to adjust them.
oh yes, I could. I go into your profiles and I can tweak some stuff, change
Oh,
inputs.
I'll do that. It's just me. There's no one with me in the mornings. I'm all by myself. It's lonely.
All right, let's throw that on. Throw the volume down. We should be on the air. I see pictures.
We have a watch now there.
Yeah. All right.
Want to run the intro?
Yep.
Okie dokie. Live from somewhere in space, it's the Darkmom Consortium with our special host, DET. Live from somewhere in space, it's Kapla. Kapla, baby, how are you? Special host, DET. Okay, I don't think we're at the end of the Klingon Civil War. I don't think we're at the end of the Civil War. Has everybody played it all the way through all the episodes? Because I'm not going to do spoilers until we've got more people who've played it. It might be the end for now, but I don't think it's the end. Klingons are contentious by their very nature. It is. Hi, Mar Hawkman. How are you? Kind of weird doing it from this side because
It might help if I actually
the
turn
noise
my
is
own mic on. I have my mic on too long. Kapla,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Pimp My Starship Thursday, blah, blah, blah. We're going to go over the basics of a lot of stuff today because people need to learn. Okay?
Oh, okay. So for those of you who are here on Tuesday, we had a less than impressive ISE. And if anybody wants to do ISE, let's make sure you understand what you need for ship mechanics, equipment, and how the heck we do it for strategy, because all those are important. And if you just want to work on your ship, well, now you have an excuse to work on your ship.
Yeah. And if you have ship build questions, hey, feel free. I gotta actually message somebody in game, so
I'll message somebody in game.
if they're on. No, they aren't, so I can't do that yet. Okay. Made some weapons for him.
Aha.
Hence, when you see my screen, the little green glowy thing, right?
Yes.
That I hate seeing.
What did you make? What'd you make?
Well, they wanted some wide-angle disruptors.
Oh, okay.
So we made some wide-angle dual disruptor heavy cannons for them.
Well, I'm messing around with one of my new accounts where I leveled this tune to 65 without actually upgrading any of the equipment, so I'm attempting to do a patrol with uh, Mark 6 gear.
Can I say something here?
Yeah?
Okay, I'm done. Yeah, that's. I'm guessing that is not going too well sometimes.
I've only gotten killed twice in a basic patrol. Now, there's a world of difference between I've leveled her up and she's got any skills whatsoever. Okay, I've died 3 times now. That just changed.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not a great attempt. Hi, Cadargo. How are you, dear?
Like I said, folks, we're gonna go. We got questions on ship builds and points. I mean, hey, we do elite patrols here on this stream at times. We do elite TFOs at times on this stream, which means there's stuff that's got to be done.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you guys got my ship up to where I can survive an ISC and maybe do some of my work.
Yeah, you're still flirting back around 100.
Yeah,
You still can do 100k runs on your ship. So
I can do 100K runs, yes. But that's not the main function of a tank. Main function of the tank is to draw the damage
actually,
and
well,
survive it, so you
actually,
guys can go do it.
there is a point where you do have to have some DPS on a tank.
Well, I do have some, yeah, but I'm saying that's not the
Yeah.
primary function.
Yeah, but that is one of the keys for your primary function, which is
That
to
it
grab,
is.
which is to grab and survive threat because you are a threat tank.
Right.
Anyway,
Make it 4 times I've died.
we could start taking bets, ladies and gentlemen. How many times will she die on this patrol before it ends?
I just need a couple marks. That's the only reason I'm doing it. And I hope I'm almost done. Please, please let me be almost done with this patrol.
And welcome to the live stream, Alex.
Hey, Alex, how are you doing?
I'm hoping you have questions. Or you're not going to say anything at all and creep us out, okay? Next caller, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I got a question.
Yeah.
How much the bet?
Pardon?
I asked. You were gonna die.
Oh, what, me? I'm gonna die. Oh, no, it's just a hypothetical bet. I'm gonna die a lot.
Yeah, I mean, how many times will she die before she gets done here?
Mhm.
I guess you're at 4 right now. I'm going to put the over-under at 6 because I know how far in the patrol you are.
I have no idea how far I am in the patrol.
I don't even know what patrol you're doing, so I can't tell you how far.
Strike over Sadia.
Mm.
Okay, Cadargo says you are quiet, DT.
While I move around, that mic moves. Give me a moment here. We'll just turn this up a little bit. Okay.
That works. Oh yeah, much better.
Anyway.
Oh yeah. I found a good way to play STO without having to delete everything on one of my laptops.
Oh yeah, laptops are awesome.
Since I have 2 laptops, I'm using which laptop?
How many laptops do I have? I have 3 laptops in the house.
I got 3 desktops.
I have 2 desktops. I only have 3, but not 3.
I'm using this laptop right here.
Well, I'm using
this desktop. Oh wait, I can't show it on the screen because you can't see it on the screen.
What's the prize if you beat the bet?
Oh.
The satisfaction to know you won.
Well, somebody's winning, but it's not me. That makes 6.
Okay. We've passed the over-under. I'll bet the betting is now closed, and nobody took the bet. Therefore, house wins. That's how it works. This is for Inky rules, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it.
and because you okay, let's do the voice right. I gotta do the voice first. Because you gambled with the Ferengi Betting Consortium, we will charge you now your nominal fee of 1,000 energy credits, payable immediately.
1,000 energy credits
to bet.
Did you say 1,000?
1,000.
That's nothing.
I know.
That's all I'm worth to you is 1,000 AC. I thought it was more important than that.
Well, you think anybody was going to pay 100,000?
No.
Oh.
I'm flying my list that I got at the beginning of the Romulan arc, so that tells you how underpowered my ship is.
Yeah. Mark 6 weapons and only a couple of them.
Yep.
I should have made the over under 10.
Yeah, he probably should have.
Probably use, and the house still would probably win. Anyway.
Probably.
But anyway, we're going to go over some of the basics of points. Like, if you're running a TFO, there are a lot of important things. Like, you have to have you should have the right gear. Unless you're Augie, you want one energy weapon type. Mom.
Yes.
What sort of weapons do you have on your list?
Disruptors, actually.
You have one energy weapon type. You're thinking.
Let me double check that real quick. I'm obviously fine. Yep, straight out.
You're thinking
straight
ahead.
If more like that's what I got. I just stuck with it. Obviously, if I'm running tiers, Mark 6 stuff, we're not talking about high end anything.
Yeah, we're not talking about high end.
This is the tune I took through to level 65 by doing the AFK events.
Mm-hmm.
So she's a level 65 in name, but she's definitely not a level 65 captain. She's taking on the Bortos Dreadnought at the moment.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, there's important things. One, you gotta have the right level. Two, quite honestly, one of the important things is you have a good ship. If you're trying to run a elite in like a let's say a tier 1 ship, and you're not in some sort of insane bet, don't do it.
We've been known to do stupid.
It was insane.
For you will fail and you will die, probably many times.
Oh yes.
But speaking of points, yesterday went with somebody. We went 2-man Kittimer Advanced.
Mm-hmm.
Beat it, got the optionals.
Nice. I take it you did as a private?
Yeah, you got. Yeah, the other point, little basics. If you're going to do anything with less than a full team, run private. Hey, if you're going to go do elite TFO, let's put it this way: put together your team, run private. Run it in private, because if you run it in private, faction doesn't matter. For a lot of things, you can get away with a lot more stuff that way. You want a team with a Klingon? Do it in private. What you do with the Empire, if you're a Federation, is your own business.
What happens in private stays in private.
Exactly. Another point.
Kind of like a saying, what's done in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Exactly.
Which we will find, which is a good segue, because we are still trying to raise money for Vegas.
Yep.
More stuff. If you do contribute. I don't have the contribute bar here because somebody never gave me the code links for it.
Don't look at me. It's actually not a code link. It's in Twitch itself, and I'll walk you through it one of these days.
Yeah.
Next time I get some time off.
Technically, it's like Pi's job for sounds and things like that, so it's all Pi's fault.
It's all Pi's fault. Oh, I gotta change that sign too.
Birthday present for everybody. Wish Pi had a birthday yesterday or Wednesday, Tuesday. What? Tuesday. So for a belated birthday, if you see him, message him, tell him it's all his fault. He'll enjoy that.
Hey, Mark Hockman, I loved Mind Trap. That was a great mission. Hi,
Mind
Abda.
Trap.
How are you today?
I miss Mind Trap.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, I know getting 20 seemed difficult, but remember Big Dig? You had to get 20 for that too.
Yeah.
Is that still on there? I don't think Big Dig's still on there anymore.
I think Big Dig's still on there.
That was another fun one.
It's kind of a PvP. No, it's not there.
Oh, it's not really a PvP.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I mean, it can be, but no, it used to be on the available. Of course, it wouldn't be on this one, no matter what.
No.
Yeah, I've done it on a 4-man team too. I've done it on less than that.
Didn't want to do random mods.
Killing King, hi. How are you tonight?
Same person.
Yeah, the Big Dig is gone.
You're Killing King, Alex?
Yeah, I said this a while back. I changed my thing to Killing King 76.
Alex, there's 501 people following. I forget. I can do that pretty good these days. But anyway, you're still welcome. Hey! Hi, Duffy. Yeah, Starbase Defense, and that pops pretty quickly too, but that's great when you've got a lot of lower level tunes.
Yeah. Robin and Minefield pops. I think that's a bigger team one too. But anyway, things like I said, going through things you need. You need a good ship.
Mm-hmm. I had good ship tier 6 at least, if not a 6X.
No, you can do a 5
Some
upgrade.
5s, yeah, there's some 5s.
You can do 5s.
It depends on the 5.
Yeah.
Some are good. The bot that I use on Gornalicious works really well, though I did take it to a T5U.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that one.
And thank you, Radir3, for the follow.
Ooh, I think that means we've got 502 now.
Mm-hmm. We broke 500.
Oh, 501.
501, okay.
Somebody left us.
Yes, somebody left us. And I wasn't on, so you drove them away, Mom. You did it.
It's my fault. I'm so sorry.
We're so sorry now. We need more follows.
So I've been working on something for Kel, which I won't have done in time for Vegas. It's going to be a major project. I'll probably have to mail it to him, but I wouldn't call it fan art, but it's fun and funny. And if it works, I'll make a copy for DT too.
Okay. Well, like I said, going through this. Okay, there are things you need on a... And we're just going to go, and since we do that a lot in here because it is a good showcase and it's a good measuring stick for stuff, when you do infected space, you do need the right team. Meaning, you do need somebody playing a tank. You really do need somebody playing the tank and doing well. Good tank will...
So, DT, for those of us who are not familiar with what you mean by a good tank, what do you mean by a good tank?
Well, a tank... Well, you're gonna have, there are 3 roles in an infected space. You have your DPS, which is people who blow things up. Everybody wants to be DPS.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yep. Then you have the control, which is the person who kind of keeps the masses from swarming you. Usually, that's a good science officer or a team that has good science skills. Then you have the tank. The tank's job is to soak it, is when anything gets close or anything comes in, they get it angry at them. They start shooting at the tank. The tank weathers it while the DPS people blow it up.
Well, that explains a lot.
Battle ready, or that's a big ship. Yeah. Yeah, when we ran that Tuesday, we did not have control. We had one tank and a lot of people doing DPS and a lot of people trying to ignore things and trying to go, I can kill this stuff fast, but everything else is killing all of us. All right. Battle ready, or that's a big ship. Well, if you're going to do a tank run, let me switch over to my tank here. I have a fairly decent tank. Are you coughing about me having a fairly decent tank, or?
No, I'm coughing because I've been coughing all day. It's nothing personal. The tree outside of my
the timing of that was just so good.
I know. I know. It's as good as when the dog barked that time.
Yeah.
All right. So if you're doing battle ready,
the dog didn't bark. The dog howled. The dog howled like it was in pain. Because Mom mentioned wearing latex, and the dog went. It was.
It was perfect timing.
It really was.
Okay. Battle Ready is a plus 7.5, all damage resistant rating for 15 seconds. But here's the thing: when using an engineering or intelligence bridge officer ability.
Right.
So obviously you're going to have an engineer up there. You might or might not have intelligence, but definitely you'd have an engineer. And plus 7.5 defense for 15 seconds.
Is not that great. There are better traits.
Yeah, I mean, but if you're going to tank, I would probably go with Battle Ready. On the other hand, for That's a Big Ship, it's a plus 10% maximum hit points for 15 seconds and plus 10 all damage resistance for 15 seconds. It's
That's
any captain or engineering ability.
Right, and there's going to be a lot of people popping that there. I personally, because of the engineering point, I would prefer the damage resistance and the extra hit points.
Okay.
That
for a tank.
For a tank. But if you're going to be running a tank ship, one of the most important ones you get will be a trait that's on the tier 6 ambassador or the legendary. Mom knows this trait well. History will remember.
Yeah, that would be probably one I'd go for above these two. I mean, plus 10 or even plus 7.5. Neither's bad, but neither's fabulous either.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have engineering abilities and there's limits, but you need an intel ship for Battle Ready. The one you're getting resistances, and resistances are good.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's enough stuff that's going to be damaging you. It's good. And now these are just... Now I will go, these are my opinions. People have different opinions. People can do things that I don't. I'm fully aware of that. But
Sorry about that, I hit the wrong button.
But yeah, I mean, there's good traits. Like I said, History Remembers a good trait. Honored Dead, if you can get it, it's a good trait at times.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's standards like in almost any build. There's always you should always, if you can get it, always get emergency weapon cycle. Shooting faster and less weapon power cost is always good. If you're going to do a tank run, you should get the Miracle Worker Battle Cruiser, either Klingon or Federation variety, and get entwined tactical matrices. Because that really allows you to get Firewheel going a lot. A whole lot. A fun whole lot.
A fun hole? That sounds really filthy.
Well, no, if I say it like this. A fun hole, baby. Then we're getting dirty.
Nope. What is wrong with people? My phone has been ringing all day. This is crazy.
But there are a lot of good. Emergency weapon cycle, I believe that came from the Moog and Arbiter battle cruisers, and I believe that's where it came from. I've had this for a very long time. I understand that, but I believe it was the Moog and the Arbiter.
The Morgu, the Arbiter, and the Karak.
Yeah, as far as history will remember, that is the Tier 6 Ambassador, which is known as the Kittimer, or the legendary support Ambassador Cruiser, yeah. Entwined Tactical Matrices is the Gagarin, or its equivalent in the Klingon, which is the Miracle Worker Battle Cruiser. Still easy to find out. Honored Dead was, I believe, the Sarcophagus, but at the time I got it, you can't do it anymore.
It's out of a lockbox for a while.
I believe it. It was a cross faction out of a lockbox for a bit.
Right, exactly.
But they decommissioned that with the faction walls coming down for ships. On my tank, I got Cold Hearted, which is the Breen event ship, so you need a Phoenix token for that these days if you don't have it. Then Automated Shield Alignment, I can't remember which one I got that from off the top of my head.
What was it called?
Automated shield alignment. As I got a doggy visitor in here.
It's off the Kittimer Alliance.
Oh, the Kittimer Alliance. So that hasn't been released in any way so far again. So that was last year's anniversary.
Back before the world changed.
Yeah. Well, I guess that was during the world. Yeah, right before the world changed and got bad.
Right
Yeah.
before. Right.
Yeah. Reputation points, basically fill up all your reputations because you're going to get energy frequencer, which I believe was Iconian, which means your damage going out starts healing you, which keeps you alive, which is another reason why you got up your damage. Advanced targeting systems, I think that was Romulan. Controlled countermeasures, which for this ship, which is why you also need, in a good fleet, you need somebody doing control, because if I have a little grav well for a little bit of control, but if you have anything that gets in a grav well, tractor beams, or any control effect, you do more damage too. Always a good thing. Proto-matter conduits is Lucari, which is more healing. Man, I'm sounding like a lot of these videos now. And of course, Tyler's duality, because you get more crit chance as your hull capacity goes up, and up to 7.5% critical chance. Which this ship right now sits at 144. During a run, it goes over 200,000 more than once. And I'm glad to answer questions. I mean, and a lot of this, like I said, is out of memory. This is why when we do these streams, one of us is usually looking at stuff up when one makes a statement.
Yep.
And I wonder who's looking stuff up.
I'm looking stuff up.
Well, Mom knows I look up stuff up when she streams, so for her.
Yeah, somebody's got to do the legwork, somebody's got to do the broadcast, and it's hard to do both at the same time.
Exactly.
Oh, I think I got the game patch this time.
Excellent.
Yeah, it wasn't a big patch today.
It took me 2 tries to get it done
Hope-
right, but I think I managed to do it.
Hopefully you got the 2 little problems fixed.
Well,
No.
now I got the code.
Yep. And then another trait that I got, which is space traits, is repair crews. I know that came out of the lockbox. Fluid cocoon came out of the lockbox. Imposing presence was a standard one, if I recall. Give your all was engineering. I believe tier 15 beam barrage was beams. Those are R&D traits. A trait that everybody should have is fleet coordinator, because if you get a 5-man team, it's 10% bonus to your damage.
Now, out of curiosity, does everybody need to put that on?
No.
Just one person.
Right.
What happens if everybody puts it on?
Everybody who puts it on gets that 10. When you have a 5-man team, gets that 10% damage.
Just curious.
If you don't have it, you don't get it. If you do,
No.
yeah. That's a good point. Going over to weapons, I did go kind of with the meta on this, which is just bow weapons.
Hey, Sob.
Including a 2-piece set. Hey, Sob, how you doing? ARM's efficiency. Let's take a look. Let's go take a look at the trade. I don't mind doing this. Alright. Damage over time is not a bad thing sometimes. I would probably use it more. Personally, I would probably use it a little more on especially with area of effect damage resistance. I would probably use it. The damage over time, its resistance is. The only thing that's going to protect you against going into this is probably plasma fires to a little bit. So, you could be a lot. So reading this, you could do fairly. You could tank out things a little better that way, but you have to remember the job of a tank, besides taking all the damage you can, especially in the elite, you're holding. Let me state this right. Give me a moment here. Okay, what you're doing is you're trying to grab threat from everybody else. So there is a point. You got to generate threat, and you have to be able to do at least enough damage to hold that threat. If you can't hold the threat, the moment that somebody comes in with a high damage ship, they're going to take it away from. They're going to take the threat from the target away from you, and especially on the big targets like the cubes, the gateways, and all that, they're going to tear that. More than likely, they're going to tear that ship apart. If they tear that ship apart, as a tank, at least how I feel, you fail. You're not doing your job if you're not keeping them alive. Now, under that point, there are people who can do stuff with heals, and I do have on this ship, for example, because I played with the build so much compared to the one I gave Mom. I do have a couple of heal consoles on here, which can heal a group if they're near me. But like I said, you're going to be, most likely you're in a ship that's going to be able to take a lot more punishment than anybody else on the team, so you really want to do stuff to hold that threat. So there is always a point of trying to be able to at least grab and hold the attention of the enemies. And I suppose since everybody's waving, hi Saab.
Hi Saab.
Or or hooray Saab. Anyway, that's kind of how I feel on tanking. Now, like I said, the great thing about this, a lot of this equipment, like for example the tactical consoles here, they are fleet marks. Domino is going to be hard to get, and that's another one of those big Phoenix box things. Let's see here, what else we got? Ion Storm Generator was off a ship. Overall SIF was off a tier 6 ship. The Reiterative Structural Capacitor you can get in Mud's Market. Wait till December, it's on sale. The Sentry Matrix was Lobby. The whole Imagery Fractors were actually just a lockbox thing, and it's only about 20 million. It's still a great console to have. And then House of Martok was a mission. The equipment overall is either rep, or most of the equipment is rep or fleet, and it's fairly inexpensive as far as a build. The ball beam rays are all, you can get them all out of a ball lockbox or exchange. Dark Matter Torpedo came with the Lorca console, which is Discovery Rep, and so there's only 2 Lobby items on here, and the rest is either Phoenix tokens, which do cost a lithium, but the good thing about tokens, you can also use them for other little free items and upgrading. But it's all fairly inexpensive, to be honest. Anyway, that's the basics on tanking. That's the basics, at least on how I do tanking. Except for the flying, and that one you kind of gotta learn as you go. As Mom will attest.
Will attest.
We were teaching Mom earlier. And she's gotten pretty good at it.
Better. I'm better at it, I'll say that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and other points here, just because of points, there is a mission you can do to get deuterium surplus, and after that you can start crafting. It's a good thing for speed boosts because you got to keep up with everybody or even slightly ahead sometimes. And then energy amplifier boost damage. Again, a good thing to hold threat. But anyway, that's, like I said, that's the basics on that. Now, I do have one. He's not done. I'm not great at it at times, but I do have somebody who's got some of the basic equipment for control builds.
But control builds I don't understand.
Okay. Control builds. Okay, let me see if I can explain this right. Like you're kind of the control. Let me see if I can get a good analogy. You're the gateway that you kind of filter how where things go. As you know, when you're doing an ISE run or an ISA or any of the infected runs, there's probes that come out to heal the generators. There's also ships that come out when you start blowing up things around there.
Mm-hmm.
Tank, you're going to take all the fire from the stuff there. The stuff that's healing, you want a control ship around there so that it doesn't get to you as quickly, because something people don't realize about all those regenerative probes and all that, they'll strip your shields like they're nothing. They like doing that while they're healing stuff. And the other stuff does it too, but you have a DPS ship, they're going to go get blown up. So the control point prevents you from being completely overwhelmed by all this stuff, and kind of prevents stuff from being hit. The other point is, in a good control point, you're running with the team, you're putting stuff into position so that they can keep blowing things up as they go across, which keeps up their blah blah, keeps up their boom boom. We'll say that.
Technical terminology.
It keeps up their buffs so that they can keep doing DPS.
Okay.
And then DPS, as you know, you're doing stuff to blow things up. Controlling DPS as far as investment, I'm going to be honest, I'm still not done with my DPS build. There's literally now 2 ships I know I want to get out of lockboxes to work on that. So you can do a decent DPS build without stuff. A good DPS build takes a lot, and thank you for the resub, Pi. Because you subbed for 22 months, I'm going to, officially speaking, when I said before about it all being your fault, you have now gained the power of immunity, at least for this broadcast. It is no longer your fault. I'll find somebody else to blame. But anyway, DPS controls kind of expensive. DPS is very expensive to do. I'm going to tell you that right now. There's a lot of ways to go about it, but to get into, and it doesn't take a whole lot to get above 100k, but getting further than that, be prepared to get shifts, be prepared to start playing around with traits and various other points, and I will have to say a lot of... Ooh, Pi got cake too. Pi, do you have enough cake for everybody in the broadcast?
Yeah, really.
You got cake, at least, you better have enough for everybody, man.
But at least he got cake. It wasn't a lie.
The cake's no longer a lie.
Did your mom bring it to you?
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways to go about DPS. There's a lot of different builds.
Of course, it's Narnian cake shop.
But does this cake have Turkish delight? Which
Sounds
one?
delicious.
Which, if you don't have the context for that, sounds really dirty, doesn't it? Would you like some
What?
Turkish delight?
Yes, it sounds filthy. Thank you for asking.
But it's actually just candy. But we're anyway. Yes, we are not only trying to be entertaining, we're trying to be educational. Anyway, going along for this. Okay, now we got through a little bit of basics. If I can get somebody who can do control on a couple of DPS and some DPS people, I say we should show a little bit of this in action.
Works for me. I saw Boom on. If you want to try sending him a message, see if he's available.
All right.
I've just been listening for the past 15 minutes.
Well, I'm trying to explain it because if you don't build a good team, then it really just goes south really fast.
Yes, it does.
And
I'm just in a TFL right now, by the way.
Okay.
No problem.
Well, you know what? I feel like... Mom, did you do your dailies yet? You probably did.
Yes, I did do my dailies, but what were you thinking of?
I was thinking maybe we can go do a patrol real quick.
I can do a patrol.
All
Let me
right.
just grab a better tune than this one.
I can keep you alive.
Actually,
I'm in my tank.
yeah. Actually, that'd be great. Can you keep me alive, and that'll work great.
If I can keep you alive in this tank, then we're at least where. What patrol did you just run? Just curiously.
Strike at Sadia.
Okay, so you're still in cooldown for that.
Yes, I am. I'm also on a Klingon tune, though.
Okay, that's going to make
Yes,
we'll need you to go to a Fed then.
Well, unfortunately, this is the tune that needs it.
Okay.
Fed. Okay, fine.
I'll tell you-
Nope. I've switched. Too late. Good night, Pie. Sleep well.
Night, bye.
Sav, we're in the
Bring
process
the
of trying-
jellyfish. Sav says bring the jellyfish.
No, it's still set up as a torpedo build. I want to make it a cannon build. I don't like the torpedoes. They're not fun.
You do need certain traits for that.
Yes. Probably have the traits. But now I just have to look at it. I wanted to do a Zot Bosch.
And hello, Chaos. How you doing?
Hey, Chaos.
Chaos. After I do a little tanking thing at a patrol with Mom, if you want to come along, feel free to. Also, I have a cannon done for you.
Oh, awesome. Well, I'm here to chew the fat and talk chips.
Very good. I hope you were watching earlier. I did go over some of the basics of what each build does. And anyway, got the tank on. All right, Mom. You said strike at Sadia.
No, not strike at Sadia.
No?
Anything but strike at Sadia. The strike at Sadia is the one I just did.
Take away all my fun. I see that now. Patrol.
Well, isn't that what moms do?
Yeah, I know.
Hang on, let me invite Von Marcus.
Okay. Yeah, I don't care how many people we get on the team. How about then for something kind of simple, where teamwork kind of has to work here? We can do ninth rule.
Ninth rule works. Anybody else for patrols, really quick?
Well, let me get in the game and I'll be ready.
Yeah, see, we picked up one.
We got you and we got Duffy.
Yeah.
Other Duffy.
Yeah.
Duffy Bear, known as Von Marcus Duffy.
Yeah. We got Canadian Duffy. We got.
No, that's not Canadian Duffy.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure.
Oh, you're trying to elucidate. Yes,
I don't know where Von Marcus is from, so I can't. We got Canadian Duffy and U.S. Duffy.
Yep.
Okay, that'll work. It's trying to keep track of the Duffys.
Von Duffy, I like that one.
Yeah.
Anybody
Duffy.
else?
So really, if we can get a good broadcast going, if we can get one of your big simul streams going, you can be like, "Hi, I'm Mom. This is Duffy, and this is my other fleet mate Duffy."
This is my brother Daryl and my other brother Daryl.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I'm in game now.
All right. Do you have Kush on your friends list yet, Mom?
Not on this account, no.
Ooh. Okay. Throw me in charge. Yeah. Throw me in charge. I'll get him.
Hang on, I should be able to invite him.
Okay. Yeah, it should be easy.
No, let me.
KHAOS. That should probably give you a start.
What's the next one? Cushland?
Yeah, Space Cushland. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there a number after that?
No.
Nope, that's his regular name, and then it's INIRA 666.
So there's a number after it. I made you team leader.
Okay. Team advice said you can get that way. Alright. We're gonna make this fun. Elite Patrol, ninth rule. Sound good to everybody?
Works for me.
Good to me.
Alright. I'll keep you alive. I'm relying on you to kill everything to keep me alive. that's how it works.
Well, this gen's a little bit better, so won't be so bad.
Well, killing is my business, and business is a booming.
My business is to make sure that all you killers stay alive.
Yeah, this tune needs a lot of work. Still flying Mark 12.
I was flying with Mark 6 gear earlier today, so... Oops.
On a fully leveled tune?
Yep.
Alright.
Wow.
Yeah, I leveled...
A character like that.
On a Talis.
Yeah. I leveled a bunch of tunes by just having them run the event over and over and over and over and over and over. And over. Add to that, it was on a experience weekend, and you get your tunes leveled.
Yeah. If I'm passively leveling a tune, I usually just do duty officers. I log in to do duty officers, I log into somebody I can actually kick butt with.
I could run these in the background while I was at work one day, so just have to pay attention every 12 minutes, and I was cleaning a stock room, so it didn't matter. Just walk back in, play a little bit, quickly. Don't have to make it difficult.
Sure, we don't have to, but we've seen how things go here. We always got to make it difficult. Now remember, folks, this is an elite patrol.
It is?
Yeah.
No.
I queued us an elite, yeah.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Yeah, it's elite.
Oh my god, this is so easy.
Teamwork.
Right
No, it's showing up as normal on
Yeah,
mine.
it's showing as normal.
Showing as elite on mine.
Wow.
Elite on mine.
I came in, I launched first, and it should. Well, something screwed up.
Something glitchy in Star Trek Online? I don't think so.
We don't have glitches, we just have features.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a glitch, it's a feature.
It's an intermittent feature.
Yes, I said, this is so easy, not I am so easy. Please.
You see, Mom, you could have taken your torpedo jellyfish out.
I could have, yes. I would rather take my cannon jellyfish out.
Well, Chaos has got a good cannon build coming together, or I got a decent cannon build. At least it's fun enough that people are going, I need to build a cannon build.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like to do a split build.
Yeah. Well, technically you would agree with the right trade you're better off doing. there's some good things on split builds with certain troops.
Right.
Oh, seriously, like I said, I gotta start buying keys because there's a couple of ships that I need for my DPS. And we're done. And I failed because...
Who died?
Yeah, we had some... You died? Did you get too
Just
close
on the
to...
last moment.
Did you get too close to explosions?
I did get too close to the explosions on the last one.
I call that a self-kill.
Yeah, self-immolating. It was good.
Self-immolation. I'm going to set myself on fire now. But yeah, allegedly I queued us for an elite, so.
Interesting. Hi, One Warped. How are you this evening? Alrighty, we'll be right here. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, we're going to be here for a bit. Duffy to Sov. Hey now, I might be sleazy, but I ain't easy. Anyway.
This tune can't find anything else, so let me change tunes. Who'd play?
I got stuff in here. So what's the game plan for the night?
Game plan? Well, my game plan right now, we got most of the buildings for it. I can tank, or you can tank if you want to do your better damage point. I want to do an ISC run.
Okay.
If I can find one good control person, I want to do an ISE run.
Happy birthday a day early there, One Warped.
Happy early birthday to you.
Yeah.
Oh, and you get to celebrate.
Yep. Yeah, One Warped got it right. Mixed army synergy. You need at least one good beam doing fire at will. And then all sorts of things giving you rapid fire, or you can go the other way with some cannons doing scatter volley, and a cannon doing scatter volley, and one hell of a beam overload.
I do need a re-invite to the team.
Oh, I switched one, so DT, I'll put you in charge.
I'm switching tunes for a minute too. I'll rebuild the team afterwards.
Hey, while you're rebuilding, I'm going to take a really quick break. Be right back.
Yep. Boom, you done with your patrol?
Yeah, a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Okay, everybody, I'm back.
Alright.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we don't have a... I guess I should go to a control build then. I won't run DPS on this patrol, I'll run control.
See if Dimac's online.
DT in control? Never.
Now if I do control, I gotta go Cardassian to really screw it. Because... Well, we'll see what the team comes up with before I fully commit to anything, but let's see.
I'm flying my tier 5 Ferengi build, so...
What does your Ferengi build do? Does it do control or is it DPS?
I guess it's DPS. It's the tier 5 Dakota with the Ferenginar plasma on it. It's not built any more than that.
Team invites are going out. Just gotta wait for Mom to get back so she can accept her invite. And now, I'm warning people, I'm not great at this at the control build. I'm still learning and still tweaking it, but do what we
Hey,
can.
good evening, Augie.
Hey, Augie.
Greetings, sir.
Hello, Augie.
Hey, Augie. We're just trying to do some of the basics, showing hopefully how to try to do these runs. And like I said, I'm going to attempt. Cue the circus music, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to attempt to do. No, I'm thinking the one where they throw the knives. Anyway, I'm going to try to do control for this run. Not my strong suit, but we're going to try it. Why? Because I care about you guys.
Oh, deep speed.
Don't believe him. He's lying.
Yeah, I'm probably lying. I'm probably going to intentionally tank this and just watch you all die. But that's no. I'm going to attempt to run control here.
I believe that.
Yeah. Nope, wasn't planning on it. Good.
Hey, Brave Leo, how are you tonight?
Hey, Brave.
Hey, Brave. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're having our little fun here. We're going to attempt an ISE run. I should have. You know what? There's somebody missing here. There's a boom missing out of here.
There is a boom. You are boomless.
Yeah, I know.
Boom chakalaka, boom chakalaka.
I'm on some sort of team.
You know what? I'm gonna check the private. I bet it's just carrying everybody over to the private.
My
Let's see.
I see the rest of us.
Chaos. I see you. I see Chaos. I see Mogrim. I do not see Boom.
Shall I leave the team?
Leave the team.
Yes.
I'm in a team.
Yeah. Leave the team.
I'm in a team with Noah, Velko, Chewbacca, and Kelsey.
That'd be wild.
Always take your rights.
Yeah. And there's your team invite.
And Deacon.
I'm glad that there was a little delay in putting the team together because it turned out I didn't have any traits slotted.
Yeah, I think I'm going to actually check that.
Yeah, check your ships, folks. Check your ships.
It's been known to happen.
Not my greatest point, but we're about set here. Okay.
Give me one sec, too. I'm just checking.
Checking specializations.
Now, if this is set on there, then skills, blah blah. Yeah, we're good.
Do I want to go Entropic Rider or Miracle Work?
Miracle Worker. No. Yeah, Miracle Worker.
Totally up to everybody there. I don't comment on. This is the basics. I'm not going to. If the only thing you have to worry about, since Augie's out there watching, is him going.
Why would you do that?
Yeah. I just see somewhere in the Augie cave him shaking his head. Oh, that's just so wrong.
And since I know Sav is listening, thank you again, Sav.
And Sav will be out in the open going, oh, that's just wrong.
I gotta make Augie scratch his head at least once a day.
Yeah. Every now and then we get that on a professional level, and we're just like, well, that's interesting. Because you can't say anything in front of the customer.
Yeah. But is everybody set now?
I are set.
All right, I'm going to start this as a private, so hopefully this will work. The other point, if things go wrong, is somebody can't make it on the private, we can at least leave and try again. So,
Yep.
Task force assembled.
Assembled.
Now we wait.
Go on, Mom, I'll let you out. Go on.
Wait. Oh.
I'm getting nuzzled.
Oh, no.
She's like, I gotta go out. I gotta go out. I know the girlfriend's upstairs on the couch, but nope, it comes down because I'm the one that's here all day.
He knows which one's gotten trained, and it's
Go
you.
on, Nikki. There you go.
You go, puppy.
I have two cats that yell at me if I don't play STO.
Yeah, I know. I was actually listening in on his.
I timed out.
All right, well, if you can't get in, we'll hold off for a minute. If you can't get in time, we will volcano and try again.
Oh, we're not there.
You're
I'm not in the team.
Volcano, everybody.
All right, volcano.
Volcano means everybody just leave.
Everybody, hit the exit button.
We're leaving.
Leaving.
Yeah, when I timed out, it kicked me out.
Kicked her out of the game.
That's a lovely feature.
I know.
Yeah, I'm real happy about that happening a lot.
Okay,
At
everybody.
least a couple times a night.
Yep. Okay, everybody, we're taking 5 people. Nope, the game says you can only have 4.
Yep.
Yep.
Now I gotta get upgrades for this ship and then the rest of the gear. A couple days ago, I was on Aries stream and asking if anybody had a Ferengi Omni Beam. There's only one on the exchange, and Slav goes, check your mail. I'm like, wait, what? He bought it into my mailbox, and I think the very next, either that day or either later that day or the next day, Aries got me the Ferengi Vanity Shield for the build too.
Oh, wow.
I'm working on it. Yeah, it's like almost 200 million dropped in 24 hours.
Yeah.
I'm just over here going, thanks.
Right.
Thank you.
Mom, check your private queue.
Okay. It's just me in the private queue.
Are you in a team of any sort?
It doesn't appear that I'm in a team of any sort.
Because it says you're already in a task force operation.
Okay, let's try something here.
Did you do a safe login or a normal login?
Safe. Should I do normal?
Yeah. Yes, you should always do it normal because it'll kick you back in and then you volcano yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to get the Lance and that ship just to try it. I really do.
You got a 50-50 chance right now of it timing you out.
Right now, DT.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. And here we go. Take 2.
Once more with feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks better. Okay. Of course, the situation's grim. The Klingons can only be grim.
Of course, I still always wonder what's grim for a Klingon.
A day without blood wine.
There you go.
That might be it. We're fighting Borg and we're out of blood wine. Damn.
Looks like we're completely outnumbered. Lucky for us, I thought we'd be bored.
Exactly. That's the Klingon approach. We have a storm rolling in here, so if it gets bad and I disappear, don't worry about it.
Feels kind of weird playing this tune, because for the longest time he's just been storage.
Is it going to? Of course. That's everything, okay. Marcus, are you doing control?
No.
You should be over the others.
I got clipped before getting over there. And it's just reflex to fight back at whatever's shooting at me. I feel like I'm always scratching the paint.
Make the trash free. Everybody follow the tank.
Right side.
Should be back over the others, but my position's really bad on this one, so. I'm gonna die here. So I can get back to the healing circle.
So we got 48 seconds on my structural.
I'm in your
Doodly
healing
doo.
circle. If I get
Yeah.
to where you are, I'm good. Otherwise,
I was able to send you a little bit of healing.
thank you. Yeah, the little point about this communication is always good.
I need to get beam overload on this build.
That's a good thing.
Is anyone passing this?
No.
No, I did not think about it for this.
If I could not activate it. This was the second.
Hey, you know what that
Probably
means?
does
It
this
means in a half hour we're going to do it again.
Oh, yeah, that's devastating.
Oh no, whatever will we do?
I don't know.
Targeting me for some reason.
Doesn't matter.
Huzzah!
Nobody actually died, so we're good.
My cannons quit firing for me.
That's alright. There was points I was clicking a power and it just wouldn't set off, so it's like, okay, that's a spam bar for it, let's hit that.
Got it on auto fire and they just weren't firing.
Apparently I did actually pass that one.
Oh,
Don't actually remember turning that on.
Become a reflex.
yeah.
That'd be nice. Just give me a second. Repass it, actually.
Anyway, nobody died. I don't think that's going to win any records for anybody.
No. No. Definitely not.
But that's, again, I don't do psi that well yet.
Did you parse that?
Boom parsed it.
Duffy 19, Mom 95, DT 130, Cushland 229, and I got
Nice.
293.
Yep.
Nice.
My students put fire.
Yeah, that sounds about right. 19.
195. That's going to be an upload for this character because I don't think I...
That should be 300K.
Probably.
Damage in was 81.52%.
Not bad.
That's actually pretty good. What was her attacks in though, Boom? Damage in's not the trait we look for. It's attacks.
75.56.
85.56. You're getting better at this, Mom.
Thank you.
75.56.
75.56. Still getting better at this.
A little better.
You were doing
Could be worse.
You were doing 65 the other day.
I had a 74 the other day, didn't I?
Yeah. Gets all around anywhere. Like I said, I'm not good. I need a lot more practice flying control, but... And I probably need to work on the ship a lot more, to be honest, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to work on the ship a lot more. I just kind of got everything to Mark 15 and...
Oh, but Sav, you spelled it wrong.
That's Headley.
Headley. Exactly.
Exactly.
I would have gone for the USS Morningwood.
Sometimes matters of state take over periods.
I was listening to a very interesting podcast about the life of Hedy Lamarr. Very interesting person. I wouldn't say scientist, but definitely inventor.
Yeah, wouldn't Marie Curie be a scientist?
She would.
Yeah.
But we wouldn't be doing this right now without Hedy Lamarr, so.
Now my feelings in work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Al Gore didn't invent the internet. At least.
Are you sure?
Actually, Hedy Lamarr for all the wireless router and all that stuff was her idea.
It was amazing.
Way back before anybody could build it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, like I said, not the greatest run, but wasn't bad.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
I find any way to upgrade this ship a bit.
I'll have to do a lot of upgrades on this one later, but that's later.
Well, I might have some universal upgrades in my account bank, so...
You at ESD, Dark?
Yeah, I'm switching over to my main to get your things now, so
Okay.
I'm on ESD. Easiest way to do this. Well, that was the first round of the point. If people have questions about stuff, feel free. We're here to answer questions today, unless somebody needs advice for their build.
Well, my question, stop. Augie, if you're still there, you guys have been playing with new toys for a whole day. So I want to switch the jellyfish to a cannon build. And I've been talking about doing the Zatvash cannons. Is there anything new that I should be looking at before I spend all my time on the Zatvash?
I think Augie's giving you a very sideways look.
Yes, he is. But without elucidation, I don't know quite what he means by that.
Means that you're in something that's better to be a torpedo ship. Or he doesn't like the jellyfish at all.
I like the jellyfish, I just don't like it as a torpedo. It's like boom, 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 boom. As opposed to pew, 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 pew.
Oh, you're in space.
Yeah, I just beamed out to space because I kept checking you were out in space.
Well, I was getting them, man.
I'll beam back to ESD. Give me a minute.
No. I already been back to space.
What don't you like about torpedoes?
I'm right behind you.
Okay.
What is it you don't like about torpedoes, anyway?
It's not cathartic.
Is it because they're slow?
Yeah, exactly.
Ceaseless momentum.
Yeah, it's literally that. When I built my first torpedo boat, it was just like, oh my god, it takes 15 seconds to fire again. It feels like
Exactly. It's just,
well, you get
oh my god.
You need literally ceaseless momentum fixes it. By the time it's spooled up after about 10 seconds or so, you're firing non-stop. You combine that with something like what's Chemosite as well, and it's just like explosion, just like every half second. It's phenomenal.
It should be. That makes it much more fun.
So just get ceaseless momentum from the exchange, and then
as Augie says,
go.
ceaseless momentum and torpedo salvos.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Although I kind of feel like at this point that, you know, discussions around the, you know, the jellyfish and torpedoes aside, I kind of feel like at this point, to an extent, it's easy to get. It seems to be easy to get a half decent easier to get a half decent DPS with a torpedo build than it is with other types of weapons.
Yeah, kinetic sub-death.
But but equally to kind of balance the opinion out slightly, because I know there's probably a lot of people rioting right now. It's, it still takes a lot of effort to go from, pretty good to like, 4, 5, 6, 700k DPS with a torpedo build. But it's easier to get to that 100k mark with a torpedo build than it is with a non-torpedo build.
Well, add to it, I'm a crap pilot, so it doesn't help.
Because I remember when I built out my Archie flight, about a year ago now at this point, everything was Mark 12. I wasn't using a particularly good build other than making sure I had torpedoes at the front, and I was cracking just over 100k out of it with a bad build. And that was pre-DPRM, pre all of the meta consoles. But my energy bills were nowhere near that.
You want another point here on a torpedo build? I don't have ceaseless momentum, but on that science ship, it is pretty much a torpedo build. I think I got like one energy beam on there for SIP bonus. That's it.
Well, that's interesting. Sorry.
So I mean, the potential's there, and I don't know how much ceaseless momentum is going for right now.
Trying to see if I've got it already.
20. I had a look on the exchange earlier when you mentioned it.
20.
Surprisingly, it's gone down in price. It seems to everything seems to have stabilised at about 20, which seems to be about right. It seems to be for stuff that you would get off a C-store trait. Seems to be about 20 million.
Yeah.
They're gathering around here, Mom. I see Chaos. I see Von Marcus. I see Boom. I feel like I need to go hide.
Everyone should just load in on their biggest ships just to really, hammer it home a bit.
I don't know. My ship's bigger. My ship's bigger than that Ferengi ship.
Not by much. Mine has more total mass area.
I did.
Yeah.
Do you want me to bring out a bigger ship? I'm not going to do runs in it, but I can bring out a bigger ship.
I think more importantly, if we're looking where I'm going, I spot a Azul.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, more people. Yeah, this is a fleet gathering out here.
Yeah, Sol System 9 is our solar system.
Yeah. We have claimed it now in the name of Strike Group. The Soval. Huh. Anyway, what would anybody like to do?
That is an excellent question.
And torp salvos, stuff like the Delphic torpedo that have rapid fire under high yield, is what he was talking about in the salvos. Which I still gotta get for my science build, but that will come.
All right, what I've got on this at the moment is the quad microphoton, enhanced biomolecular, neutronic torpedo, gravimetric photon, dark matter, and the Kelvin timeline. That's what I'm currently sitting at. I do have the Delphic distortion, though.
I think when a torpedo builds, I think Augie's done quite a lot of torpedo builds, so there's probably something you can adapt to what it is that you've got.
Okay.
I quite like the Kelvin torpedo as much as people don't like it, mainly just because it's rapid fire-ish to begin with compared to the others. So kind of when you're playing it, it doesn't feel quite as lethargic because you're already starting off with something that fires quick. But after a few seconds, it doesn't really matter.
Moving my tray around. Scoot it away from me. Come back here.
And I probably do have a PPT in here someplace. This being my tune who does most of the builds.
If not, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna go build one.
Yeah, absolutely. Not like I haven't built things before.
I've been building things for a lot of people. Just ask Chaos.
Thank you, DT.
Hey, I got my crafting. I got my crafting maxed out. I might as well. If I can't use it to help people, even if it does take a day for some of the bigger stuff, then I think I'm doing something wrong.
Just add it to the list.
But yeah, I am in the mood to do something as it's now turned into Pimp Mom ship.
Always pimp Mom's ship. I mean, go pimp somebody else's ship.
The problem is, anything I want to pimp on mine, I gotta go buy more keys, which means I gotta wait till payday.
Hey, payday's tomorrow morning. Woohoo! Sorry.
Yeah, I got another few days.
I got you. We've got like the weird thing over here. 2 paydays a month. Still confuses me, that one.
It just depends on the individual company. We do paydays every 2 weeks. If we did it on it's great if everyone's salaried. You can do the 15th and the 30th, and it's not horrible, except for the people who have to do the books, because that sucks.
Spoken like somebody who does the books.
Exactly. At least when it's every 2 weeks, you're looking at the same numbers repeating because you know who's traveling, you know who's out there, and it tends to be very repetitive.
Yeah.
With salary, it's super easy because it's not going to change. But end of the month is always end of the month, and trying to do a payroll at the same time you're trying to close out the books is just a pain in the butt.
So what you're saying is, like most people that work in a business that don't work in sales, that paying salesmen because of their variable salary is another reason to hate salesmen.
Well, the thing is, we don't pay our salesmen a variable salary. We pay them a salary, and then their commission varies. But it makes the bookkeeping really easy for payroll because everything's normal, and then you just have to do those side checks.
Right.
And they get paid 2 weeks after the check we're getting from the company clears. So that's up to them. You know, do you want to get paid?
Sorry, that reminds me. My Zoom guy messaged me at about 6 o'clock today, so I know the little bugger's actually working, so I'm going to give him a kick tomorrow for you.
Well, I'm gone tomorrow, so next week's good.
Well, if I don't message him tomorrow, I won't be messaging next week, because I've booked the week off work.
Ooh, lucky you. Yeah, message him tomorrow and have him give me a buzz next week.
And another perk point. Oh, I can max out hull regeneration.
And I see a Sav. Right there. So we own this instance even more now. Sav's here.
Careful, she's like a deer. If you mention it, she'll prepare. She'll go into another instance and down to space dock. Don't frighten her.
Excuse my people. We have a rare and exquisite creature called the Saw.
Ooh, you're exquisite. Did you know that?
It's so majestic, no one makes a sound.
It sounds like the beginning of some nature documentary with Richard Attenborough.
Dimax behind you as well. By the way, DT.
Yep. This gets interesting now. And how long do we? I don't know how long you guys got it can cool down.
Same as you.
I changed characters.
Aha.
What
happened? That's
11 minutes.
Not
11 minutes.
good.
I've still got to do 15 cruisers, battleships, or dreadnoughts in Gonkra, so I think in 11 minutes I would be happy to run something, but then I'm going to go and quickly kick the shit out of some stuff.
Yeah.
I did Gankra on 1-2 and it took forever. I came back with my big tank.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, done.
I took the wagon.
Yeah,
That's so easy.
That's why I use a DPS ship when I do my endeavors now. I mean, I did the KDF stuff to get the bonus for all the experience, and then, oh, let's see, I'm going to get the same amount either way. Let's just murder it here. It'll be faster.
Oh, that's interesting.
Sorry about messing your screenshots, Sav.
I've been spotted.
I will not do it again until you say so.
Don't put up little bunny ears behind your ship.
Has anyone started using this 32nd century nonsense yet?
I have not, no.
The
you read the stats,
visuals
so
are
the sounds are
bad.
on.
The cooldowns, not really worth it because the small percentage. It's a really small percentage to go off. It's like at best 5%.
Yeah, it's like a 5%. If on overload, it's like isn't something like a 5% chance to get a 5% recharge.
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, I suppose if it's potentially stacks, maybe it could be useful, but it doesn't sound like it's game changing.
And the way some of you, if this person has a 5% chance, and if this weapon has a 5% chance, and this weapon 5% chance, then it's 10%. It doesn't. No, it's just.
No, you get two or three 5% chances.
Right. That's how that works.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of them on the exchange earlier for like 100k, which is the cheapest I've seen them since they came out. So I'm just like,
The visuals aren't
buy
bad.
them. I may or may not use them.
The visuals aren't bad. I have to wonder if there's a. I have to wonder. There probably are. If they're canon sport, then maybe your prot gets better. If that's because that'd be per shot, and cannons fire a whole lot faster.
Hmm.
But otherwise, the odds are too low. You can do better with crafted penetration or agony or whatever your poison is.
Well, I ended up buying and upgrading Ward of Agony and Pulse Phasers a while ago. Don't know what I'm going to use them on. Don't know why I upgraded them, but because I need to stop buying stuff from the exchange because I see it really cheap. Like I'm just looking at like my main inventory now, not my bank, and I've got 6 ultimate dual beams. I've got 5 Zatvash dual beams and a simulated dual beam, 4 pulse phaser dual beams, 4 Federation 32nd century refit beams, and 4 agony dual beams. Don't know why I bought them, other than they were cheap, and I'm like, I can make a steal on them. Never do. I keep forgetting to tell them.
The dot box thing.
And an assimilated plasma on a board cube.
Exactly.
Sorry. Anyway.
I like assimilated plasma. I think out of all the plasma weapons in the game, they are easily the best looking from a Barbie build, and they're actually half decent.
Yeah. Anyway.
I've got a character using those.
But yeah, I kind of want to run something as we're not getting in it, as there's not a ton of questions right now, and Mom, no, not my build, not right now. Don't look at my build. Don't look at my jellyfish.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I know
yes,
I know you are. But it's like every time, don't look at my jellyfish.
Yeah, I don't want to show it off until it's awesome. You know, you guys gave me a jellyfish. It needs to be gorgeous. It needs to honor the fleet.
So the patrol that you had the trouble with was which one? Mom?
I'm sorry, say that again?
The patrol you had the trouble with?
Oh, I have Strike at Sadia. It's not that I was having trouble with it. That was the one who was running only the Mark 6 gear.
Ah.
So it's not that I was having trouble with it. I was having adventures with the tune.
I almost feel like running an adventure. Well, that would do it.
I can switch back to something else. Let me just go do something
No,
here.
keep working on your ship. Keep working on your ship.
Okay.
I just am in the mood to blow something up.
I'll go on that adventure.
It should be.
All right. And boom, while waiting for cooldown, go blow up your Zenkethi. I can light you a team from anywhere.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
I am going to. Anybody want to join? Yeah, we're going to Elite Strike at Sadia. Who wants to come along? We're going to get revenge for Mom.
Sure, I'm game.
All right. Set it up to Elite. We're doing this. We're going to do this patrol the hard way.
We're going live.
Yeah. And.
Or you...
Hmm?
Nothing. It can wait.
I'll say it.
I was just going to ask vulnerability locators or exploiters.
What's your chance at?
I've used combinations before, so.
Okay. Off the top of my head, don't know.
I mean, there's loads of people all over the subreddits and Discord channels that are really hyperbolic and say if your chance isn't at least 100%, then you should always go for locators. But I've kind of noticed
I'll write it later.
once you go above maybe mid-30s, early 40s, that almost every shot is going to be a critical, so you might as well just start buffing your severity.
Okay.
Von Marcus, we launched into Strike at City. It's a patrol, so you gotta just... Okay.
I just didn't hear it. Go ahead and launch. You guys talk.
I didn't hear it either, so.
Well, that's because you guys were talking.
That's wasn't loud enough.
Space those over.
Good instance first.
Huh.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Whoop, that hurt.
So the current event with like this Imperial whatever set. One, do we know if the set's any good? And two, because I'm waiting for it to pop up on the Strike Group channel, I'm assuming Sob's now going to post it all as like epic and remodded.
There she is.
Waiting for it. 5. Well, which is actually, to be honest, I actually find that interesting just to see what it's like at max level. Do we actually know if it's any good?
From what I heard, it is. I've heard one person did the buyout, that, as far as I know, and they like it.
Like
Brown
game
set?
team, good.
Yeah.
Or just good.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Oh my god, I'm out of dilithium. Okay. Well, I got some work to do then.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
How could you forget your lithium bomb?
Yeah. Dude, that's a really good question. How could I forget my dilithium?
Probably because it was upgrade weekend recently and you bought a bunch of upgrades.
Yeah, I did actually. On this ship I spent a lot, but...
Oh, this is 15 cruisers, battleships, or dreadnoughts. This is going to take a while.
No, it really won't.
It really won't. Go
There is one of the things here. It is a round shape with like 4 corridors coming off of it.
Do you know the sensor right there with 3 sections?
Not the 3 sections. There's one that's a circle with 4 sections.
They're the ones towards the middle.
Yeah, the 3 in the middle will spawn them really quickly. I mean, like 3 minutes. Especially if you have DPS and there's a couple other people around you, it'll just keep spawning them.
They seem to be spawning just as I'm killing each of them on this 3-thingy array, so it's like one every 10-15 seconds.
Yeah, it doesn't take very long there. If you want to do the frigates, then you go for the asteroid pull. But for those, it's the 3 in the center.
Oh, I'm not frigates on the Endeavour.
Right, and I'm just saying that sometimes you get Herc frigates. Sorry, Herc frigates. No, Zenkethis, where it's just a kill number. Then you go to the ones that have got the asteroid pull, because you can get a ton of little shucked-in frigates there.
You have been avenged, Mom.
Thank you. Appreciate that, honey.
It was glorious.
It's always glorious. It's death and destruction. Of course it's glorious.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking if I do a tank build as far as our Hawkman, I think if I do a tank build on a Romulan, I'm going to end up using Borg Plasma just to get the extra healing. Of course, I'm going to have to build that as a ridiculous plasma build to be able to hold through it with a freaking Romulan. Because Romulans don't have attract fire. Mostly.
No,
Yeah.
there are very few Romulan ships that have attract fire.
Yeah.
Was this your long-awaited Daedalus build?
Yeah. I actually found on one of the alternates which I'll just have to move around. I found some Borg plasma boxes. So
Borg plasmas, assimilated plasma, sorry, is
Yeah.
reasonably cheap right now on the
Yeah.
exchange. I think you'd get like a dual
Oh.
beam for like 200k.
Saab, I totally agree with you. That's a good plasma set to have.
yeah. And by agreeing with Paragon Gaming Duffy, Canada Duffy, we know that I posted as Darkmom there because Mom will never agree that Romulan ships kind of suck.
They kind of suck because it's not fair that they make my beautiful, beautiful
And
world.
they do, and it doesn't need to be that
They're
way.
just jealous of how beautiful my ships can be.
That's why we made your Mogai an escort.
Yeah.
It should have been a battle cruiser.
It should have been a battle cruiser.
Who cares? Greetings. How you doing tonight?
Hey, WC, hi. How be you?
That's quite funny.
Now,
So
I'll go so far as this. The Talis, the pilot warbirds, yeah, those are escorts. But once you get up to Mogai and Command and the Command Burn, those are battle cruisers.
True. You know, we've been going for almost 2 hours. Can we run a commercial real quick while I take
can.
it? All right. I will throw up the away screen. Mine is now.
Darkmom Consortium.
Now they can hear you because I just turned you on after you went down. We're back.
And now we're back.
And now we're officially back. Welcome back, everybody. And hello,
WC, I need coffee too.
and hello, Jack Hart. How you doing tonight? We're doing a little bit of,
It's Pimp My Starship night.
yep. Which basically we're going through some of the basic roles and stuff, things to do for a team and not to do when you want to do an elite run. Like for example, you don't want to unless you're really bold. Generally, you don't want a team that's all pew pew.
Unless you're Augie's team.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it is a joke, but it does tell the respect I have for Augie, considering I use a lot of pieces of his builds where I can. I went into an instance once. Augie was in a different instance. Everything in my instance died.
Including you?
Yes. There was this big flash of light and everything was dead. But no, seriously, I will say it. If you haven't done it, subscribe to his YouTube channel. He broadcasts out of there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some incredible build advice, and just
Bunch of
damn
nice
fun.
videos too.
Bunch of nice build videos, and he's just damn fun. And it's just damn fun to watch. So there, I've done my
Zeph Films
shout.
has a brand new fresh out of Starbase, or fresh out of Space Dock video up from yesterday.
What did you put up yesterday?
Ooh. Was one of the new 31st century ships.
That would be the Discovery. I know he did the refit, the crossfield refit, just before the box dropped.
Yeah, that was actually, it's dated today, the 32nd century Discovery refit. The crossfield
Really great trade on there if you can get
was
it.
a week ago, and he did the 32nd century Discovery refit. A visual review 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And a complete one today.
It's, I've seen some people, it's a really nice ship, a really nice trade on there, especially if you can get the right consoles going. Because it gets cooldown when you activate universal consoles. And as Augie was saying earlier, if you have the immolating phaser lance, next part of my build that I want to get, and you get the crossfield with that trait, you're proccing a trait every shot on that lance.
Which is broken.
Yeah. But is it broken, or is it going to be a good feature broken? That's the question.
Well, the jury is out on that one right now.
No, the odds are, I hate to say it, they might nerf the hell out of it. They might not. I don't know. But until then.
Well, they just need to rebalance it, not nerf it in the front.
Yeah, but every time they rebalance everything that there is, and you will notice I did air quotes on that one when you see that on the stream. When they rebalance stuff, they just nerf the hell out of stuff that works, and really everybody in the community ends up going back to square one, it feels like.
I'll agree with that to a certain extent, yeah.
I mean, the meta from like 5 years ago really doesn't apply as well to things today. I mean, 5 years ago, the Embassy Plasma consoles were a thing. I think it was about, I think that's about the right time frame. But then they nerfed those to be completely ineffective. A while back, before it was rebalanced, Plasmonic Leech was a must-have console.
Oh yeah.
Now it's average.
Yep.
Oh
yep,
my
yep.
good God, the re-engineering gods love me.
Did you get everything in the first roll?
I opened everything on the first roll, like I
Wow.
always do. Hit the button, and everything went the way it was supposed to.
Ooh.
Nice.
I
Hey,
need
if
to
you
go to Vegas now.
I've had that
based on
happen.
that, you should be opening your lock boxes right now.
Yeah. If you have keys, use them at this moment. You are the.
Yes.
No, I don't have keys.
Well, so much for that plan. Look on the exchange and see if you can go find a crossfield with a couple of zeros missing off the price. And I guess it's about time for us to get a team together and start this again. Unless you still want to work on stuff, Mom, and then I can.
Nope. I've switched over. Just chatting with other people.
Oh, no. Yeah.
How long's on the cooldown?
You should be off cooldown.
It should be off. I figure by timing it should be off by now.
We're off.
Because we had like a couple minutes of commercial break. We did patrol, so we should be ready.
We are ready to rock and roll.
Now we have a choice here. As I start grabbing people for a team. Actually, Paragon Duffy, would you like to run some control for us in this run?
I'm switching ships.
I noticed you're online with your control character. That's the only reason.
I mean, I've got a science team that's got a lot of control on it. She's just not optimized yet.
Actually, no, if you don't want to, it's fine. I will. We do have options. Options are good. There's Denmark who runs good control. Now that we had was not the greatest control run, I admit that, but.
No, I don't mind. It just I was on Lizzie at the moment.
Oh, I got you too confused. I'm sorry. That is my fault.
No problem.
You need me to swap to a control?
Oh.
I can do that. No,
If we do this, then I gotta invite Mom. We need the tank.
I'm right here.
Yep, you're invited.
Thank you.
I gotta invite Boom, or else he's just gonna stare at me, and then I'm gonna start getting Liam Neeson like frets in his accent.
I mean, hey, if that gets the invites, I'm happy for that. I'm trying to work out what to actually do this in right now.
You invited him. We're doing minor instabilities, right?
Oh yeah.
So Duffy, just some news. So you've been invited because we're kicking you out of the fleet. I just thought you should know.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, I'll invite you back in and promote you.
Yeah, I figured that much.
Alrighty here. Why do I lose people? There you go.
I am on direct now.
Alright. Invite the team. Okay. Okay. Now we have one more slot. It's either Chaos or Von Marcus.
Let Vaughn go. I got some things I got to do.
Alright, that sounds good. Von Duffy gets to go.
Hey! That was probably like the second worst evil laugh I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
I mean, if you're going to do evil laugh, I used to be able to do this. Let me see if I can do this again. Okay. I got it out of my system.
Hey.
Hey, I did my evil laugh. I feel good.
Just
Jack
made
Hard.
I heard nothing.
Let us know when you're not working on something, and you can join us.
Yeah. I will run something else with people if they want to run stuff and go over things. I have no problem. If you have questions about something you're working on, we're here to answer. We have all these people around here. And let's see if this is cute. We should be all in private. We're all in private. I'll do this in private. That way, if things go wrong with Mom's loading, we can restart.
Okay.
Who's Darak? Is that
Me.
you, dude?
Direct Stuffy.
What skin have you got on that?
This is part Crossfield, part Glen.
No, sorry, I meant the vanity shield because there's bits on the front that make it look like the
I
Iconians.
believe this is the bowl.
Okay, that's pretty novel.
All right, are we ready?
I'm ready.
Ready.
I am ready.
I'm gonna be. I better double check. I gotta do a B-Mountain check, or else I will be very mad at myself because I'll find everything's just not there.
Oh, of course, that's how it works in Star Trek
Yeah,
Online.
exactly. I'll find all my traits are gone, all my bars disappear. It's like there was one point I went in, I found my engine
Warp
was
into his zone, the
missing.
game goes, you didn't need all
Oh,
that
am I glad
crap
you
anyways.
said that?
All your traits are gone?
Yeah.
All right.
You said it.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Go into the zone and the
Timing
game
was
just goes,
just
you didn't need all
perfect
that
for
stuff anyways.
sucking.
Yeah, it happens.
You can play with all that stuff out of your bar now, right?
Yeah, you can. I mean, one point, like I said, I went into this. My engines were missing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's exactly what happens to me sometimes.
All right, everything is set. We're ready to. And let me know when you're ready to go, Mom.
I'm ready to go.
All right.
Alright.
It's even more fun when you come out to like Sol System and you find out your engines are actually back in your bank
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you're not close enough to dock with ESD.
takes you an hour of crawling and evasive.
No,
Einstein
No.
says, "Welcome to Stowe Game of Surprise." Oh yeah.
I had to craft an engine to
Oh,
actually
dude.
move.
Oh, that was man. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Task force assembled.
Yay!
Yeah. That's alright, at least you didn't spend an hour looking through all of your tunes for an item that was already equipped on the ship you wanted to put it on.
I've done that.
I went through.
I've done
I
that.
had ultimate tech upgrades. I was going to work on something, and then I went through all my characters, and I realized, damn it, I did it. I crafted up a bunch of cannons for an experiment. I liked it, so I upgraded them a little more, and that's where the frickin' upgrades went. So basically, I'll be earning more Phoenix tokens. And thank you, Maxi Moose 1973 for the follow.
Ooh, sweet. Thank you.
What are we up to now?
Should be
For
502.
follows? 502.
Cool.
Unless somebody left. 503. Somebody snuck in there,
503.
DT.
Yeah, somebody snuck
Yes,
in.
but it's just like a Kinder Surprise.
Yes. But without the disgusting pudding.
You got everybody?
Okay.
Yep, everybody's here. I think we're good.
What's wrong with Kinder Pudding?
Pardon? What's wrong with it? It tastes terrible.
Jeez.
It's
an acquired taste. It's like rhubarb.
It's pardon?
It's an
Rhubarb?
acquired taste. It's like rhubarb.
It tastes like glue. It's just bland.
Okay.
I'm thinking they make Kinder Surprises different down there.
It might.
Yeah, they don't use proper chocolate. That's the first surprise.
Yeah.
A colleague of mine used to say that American chocolate is like, it tastes like it's been made with milk. It's gone off.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I've had English chocolate, so, you know, ugh.
What, proper chocolate?
I've
Thank
had
you.
proper chocolate, too. My sister lives in Switzerland. I've had proper chocolate.
I don't think Swiss chocolate's that good, but I do think the Swiss cheeses is underrated. I feel like France gets more of a...
Swiss
You know,
cheeses
more
are
of a nom.
fabulous.
I like a good German chocolate.
Actually, Theodore Chaubert chocolate. My favorite. Absolutely fabulous.
Oh, why the
But
hell
you
am
can
I
only
spitting?
buy it there. Bright light.
What causes the bright light thing again?
It's the bacon of Kalis.
Oh, what's the point in it again?
It's
If
Friends.
if last stays full is which takes where it all can be, but yeah.
I thought the point of it was to blind everybody.
And I
It does
think
blind
I think it does
everybody.
that too.
It's a weird little side effect. I like it for this side effect. It works. Ah, I've got to do some more, not dilithium. What's the other one?
Deuterium?
Deuterium, thank you.
Like,
Okay, move over too fast. Yep. It,
I forgot to parse this. Hold on.
I passed.
Okay.
I think.
We'll find out. That's weird.
Ah, it's rotated. Got the flank here.
Got screwed up in one of the experiments. So.
That's it now.
Right.
Sensors confirm that the transform conduit is being destroyed. However, our scans of the starbase are still disrupted. We need to send an away team there to look for survivors.
Not a great run.
Well, it started out feeling great, and then when we got to the second cube on the right, just kind of felt like we were missing something.
I moved away too fast from that group.
Damaging
Ooh.
77, attacks in 79.
oh,
Yeah, something's
nice.
very wrong on my build, so I got
Ooh.
probably because he's got reversed. That would be it.
Well, that's gonna be a new record for me, actually, on this too.
Nice.
It's good. Do you want to save the pass?
Yeah, please.
Give me a sec. There you go, it's uploaded.
There's Hey, this tune's approaching 50k DPS. Yay!
Congratulations.
Always science tunes I've got.
Alright, where is that? Discord, get out of the way. That's the first time I broke 200k on this tune.
Nice.
Congrats on that too.
Was it science, did you say?
Yeah.
Got,
It always got close, but it never went over 200k.
you got 17k just from your pets. What are your pets on this? They like the Delta Flyers, seem to do a bit.
I don't have any pets. Unless it's counting some of my anomalies as pets.
I'm looking at the other duff.
Oh.
That may be why.
You gotta specify which one, man. Come on
Yeah,
now.
I've got some Delta Flyers, but that's all the pets I got here.
In all fairness, you did get quite a lot of DPS from what it classifies as your pets, which are Badlands, Cyclone, Cryonic Turbulence, and Space Tears. Then you got Gravwell, Vortex, all that good stuff.
It's uploaded. Yay.
What specializations should I be running for a science tune?
Temporal. For sure.
Temporal primary and probably either intelligence or miracle work.
Temporal strategist is another option, yeah.
My steel weapon hit for 400,000. Bad.
Okay, get card. Temporal and strategist, okay.
Yep.
She's not doing too bad for somebody who doesn't even have all of her reps at tier 5 yet.
Yeah, getting your reps tier 6 on a science tune is pretty much,
Must do, yeah, I know.
yeah. That extra percentage is quite nice.
I'm working on it, I'm filling them up now. I have the marks, but not the expertise apparently. Oh well.
Yeah, the only comment I would make for you, Vaughn, is when you're in the middle, don't use the asteroid thing.
I don't have the asteroid thing on here, I don't think.
Okay. No, so you're pulling spheres out of my grab well.
Oh,
The asteroid thing, but I didn't trigger it, so.
No, it's probably the graviton displacer.
Okay.
Don't use
don't do that. Don't use it in the middle. If you have the transformers, that's fine, but just don't do it in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless the attack cube and shit are out. But,
Well, I
It's a
realized
ki-
we
it-
had another control. So
Oh,
like, crap, my
fair enough.
grab well's on cooldown. I gotta keep them here. Click. And
Fair
then
enough.
Scramble.
Yeah.
So.
I figured it was something, but like you didn't move them that far. It was just like, why are you moving them?
Don't get them in my way. Don't get them out of my thing. They need to die.
I put them there for a reason. Stop moving them.
I like scrambling them and bashing them together.
Board scrambled egg?
Yeah.
Which, once again, brings back that whole point. You gotta work as a team on this stuff.
Yep.
That's fine. I mean, you lived. You all survived, and you all did it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's fine. It's just a little note. That's all.
Yep.
What you're saying is you need to have a stronger grab well. That's what I'm hearing.
My control is like over 400 dudes. I mean,
He has plenty of control for what he needs.
exactly.
Any more, and it's overkill.
Actually,
Control.
give me a sec. That's
Yeah, mine's at 214.
okay.
So.
Yeah, mine's 415. So that's
Yay.
and that's unbuffed.
Now I'm in the whole. I need to go adjust things on what I need, and I gotta figure out what to move around on my spam bar.
Yeah, exactly what Augie just said in chat. The graviton displacer ignores control.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like I said, if you're by the transformer, it's fine because I don't put my grab ball there anyways. They don't want to pull the nanite probes on top of it, right? So
Yeah.
like the spheres by the transformer, I don't really. Well, I kind of care about them, but I don't really care that much about it.
Yeah,
That
I
makes
just didn't
sense.
I didn't know we had another person dropping grab wells. And...
Fair enough.
Okay, here we go. Click. Alright.
Yeah, I mean, grab well, and plus anything you need control on. If somebody else has a grab well on it, as far as anything I put, they're controlled.
Yeah. Actually, what we should do in that case, if we you do another run there, Vaughn, I'll put my grab well in the middle. You put your grab well on the transformer, because that'll
grab everything going down to that
It-
transformer.
just-
to the,
Your grab well would be strong enough to grab all the spheres around the transformer, but not the ones in the middle.
Gotcha. So let
Right.
you tackle the middle and I'll...
Yeah.
That works.
Usually, if you have two controls, the one that has the higher control takes the middle.
right.
Basically, what I've been told.
See, you learn something new every day.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's what you learned yesterday was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the things you learned yesterday was right. Depends on-
If at first you do succeed, destroy all evidence that you tried in the first... No, if at first you don't succeed, destroy all evidence you tried in the first place.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, Jack, they're always raiding fleet facilities for somebody. It's like, that's, like today, it's, great, my Klingon needs another vulnerability locator. Let's go get it.
I have to go blow up 5 Zinky ships. Okay, Dunker.
Augie, yeah, every time, listen to Augie here. Every time Augie says something, it's right.
Pretty much.
What if it's wrong?
It's not.
It's the only time Augie, the way
It's
I figure
wrong
it,
as when
Augie says he did something wrong, then it's wrong. Otherwise, it's right.
Or the devs changed it.
Well, I was going to say, the only time the Augie is wrong is usually when he's trolling somebody, and that
Yeah.
really ever happens. So,
Yeah, like I said, I got to figure out something because something was off on that last run for me. So let's move the torpedo into first, the cannons in a second. beams are after that.
This is 3-1 war.
Welcome
Welcome back,
Sav.
Sav. I'll seriously say, if somebody's got any ideas on if I'm missing something, please. I need it today. It's been a week.
What do you think you're lacking?
I think something's just. I think right now, effectively, either partially my flying was bad, and partially I think something's off in how my tray's ordered or something. I don't. Torch
Very
me on the
possible.
back end. Okay, I can do that. Tried it before. So I tried it that way before, and it's like my damage dropped off to like literally halved. So obviously something was not right.
What torpedo are you using?
Dark matter.
Your phaser with Jason, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Agony Phaser Cannon right now. Or not the Terran Dual Heavy, I should say. Wide angle. 2 Agony Dual Beams. Yep, that's where I just. Yep, just took care of that. Save that, because we're not going
And destroying false ships in the Dyson Sphere. Oh,
Yes, today at this juncture, in for however much longer we go, this is now pimping what I need to do.
Oh, you're entitled.
Yeah, I'm entitled every
Just
so.
this once.
well, I mean, you got the master of DPS in the chat, so I mean that's a
Exactly.
good plan
Really.
to do it.
Yeah, then my tray, then just. Who cares? The disco phaser, the disco wide angle dual beam is quite honestly individual. The only thing now it does it is the agony phasers, but that's because I'm running 2 of them in the readouts. So it's probably when the overload strikes my most damaging weapon.
GG.
Yeah.
I would actually put the disco beam bank before the Terran Dual Heavy.
Shuttle.
I don't know. Some does 600k runs.
Yeah.
That was just
Yeah,
my
like I said, you got the master in the chat. You also got the apprentice and stuff.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah.
That's funny, GG.
You know, I can probably drop the torp spread for something. Yeah.
Well, if you're using ETM, you probably don't need the torch spread at all.
I'm not using ATM at all.
Okay.
Traits I got right now are emergency weapon, preferential, super weapon, Terran goodbye.
Yeah, that's right. Team
ruin,
overload doesn't trigger.
Yeah. Ruin of our
Your
enemies.
scatter volley would.
Yeah. Well, scatter volley. That's why I got the Terran cannons on there. I want to use a scatter volley. I don't really need a torp spread though, because I'm not even. Actually, I don't even really need the torps on here. I can actually probably put another agony on here, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Augie, you're the master. Should I drop the Should I drop the torpedo for the other agony dual beam? I never ask advice, so no, I will.
That is actually a question I'd like to answer.
Because I'm not. because I'm no longer stacking anything, and the cannon will still proc the overload, and it'll still proc for the mixed armaments. Actually, I think I might. The more I think about it in my head, the more I really do want to try that. Okay, next round we're gonna try 3 agony dual beams.
And no torque?
Oh, never drop the dark matter quantum. Okay, then I'm not dropping the dark matter quantum. Doggy's advice. It is not dropped. It is back.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. That was a question. That is it.
Oh, I have a mission to.
Alright, folks, I'm going to take a short break and let the dog go out and settle her down to bed. I
Okey
shall
dokey.
return.
We shall be here, most likely.
Probably.
Should be here.
Probably. Still reasonably early.
Yep. It's only 6:21 right now. We got another at least half hour on this. So.
Yep.
Yep, and I am no longer on the meds that make me sleepy. So I'm good.
It's great.
Congratulations.
How are you feeling?
There was the one antibiotic I was taking for my infection that put me to sleep right away. So
antibiotics do tend to do that to a lot of people.
yeah, I just wish I can get rid of my one blood pressure medication, but
Yeah, yeah. When your doctor tells you it's okay, that's one thing.
well, it's the only one that makes me dizzy.
Which one are you taking?
Oh God, I have no idea what the name is.
Okay.
It's one of those fancy, big, long, freaking medical things.
It's a fancy name.
Yeah. All I know is it's about 5 milligrams.
So 2 days ago, I ripped open my stitches
Again?
again because I was at the gym and I wasn't paying attention.
Hey,
And so now I basically they're telling me that I need to stop going to the gym altogether.
Yeah.
oh, heels, yeah.
Yeah. They tend to tell you to not do anything that would tear it, which tends to include going to the gym.
The dermatologist that did it told me that I'd be fine to go to the gym.
Well,
As long as I don't overdo it. Obviously,
it's the overdoing it part.
They're
Obviously, you overdid it, yeah.
their definition of overdoing it and your definition of overdoing it are clearly very different things.
yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
I'm assuming you've redone the stitches by now.
Yes, I
Okay.
did the stitches, and now they have me in a full cause vaccine.
Sorry, I was kind of worried that you might be still sitting there just bleeding to death or something like that. So.
I wouldn't put it past me.
Oh, believe me, I wouldn't put it past me either. That's totally something I would do.
And trust me, I had knee surgery in high school. I raced through therapy really well. And it's like, and I'm going, can you turn the weight up on this? It's too light. It's like, and they're just looking at me like I'm some freaking mutant.
Unfortunately, this time I think it's going to be better because it's not a dermatologist that did the surgery. It's an actual, a surgeon. Because they want to make sure that it wasn't sepsis or anything.
Mm-hmm.
This might be considered better than that. Because, I mean, no doubt. I mean, dermatology knows those far. I was not smoking, so it's my fault.
Your mic's kind of cutting in and out.
Sorry. said I wasn't smart. I thought I knew more than the doctors did, and then now I'm suffering for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my usual rule of thumb is that doctors are usually smarter than me. I mean, they went to school for what they did. I didn't.
Well, I'm a lot better condition than I was a few days ago.
Okay,
That's good.
That's good. Yeah,
So,
as much grief
which
as
is-
we give you, we would miss having you around, man. Gotta take care of yourself.
Which ship should I be concentrating on for my? I want to do a damage build with my tactical character, and there is the Gagarin, but I think there's a legendary version of that, isn't there?
No. Fleet.
I don't think so.
There is no
So-
legendary Gagarin. There is a fleet version. The closest thing in the legendaries probably be. You have the Miracle Worker light cruiser, which doesn't have as much hull, but it does have a similar console slot. I don't know about the seating. The assault cruiser is not bad either, but you're losing one of your forward weapons.
Yeah. I was just thinking like the Baran Command Dreadnought Cruiser might be a good idea because it looks like the Gagarin, but it's not.
The Baran is a tank.
Okay.
Well, also, what kind of damage are you looking to do? Like, I mean,
Well, I'm trying to do the same route as DT.
the beams. Okay.
Yeah. Watch a lot of Augie's build videos too. Everything.
Yeah, I've been following all that. I don't have everything epicked out, but I'm on the same basic.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, I'm there already.
I mean, right now, what I'm really looking at is probably dialing in where my power, when the order of the power should go off, and then from there, gotta work on my flying more is about it.
So the Gagarin is really my best option there. Is that what you're saying?
It's a good ship, yes.
It's for anything outside of a premium ship. It's going to be one of your better ships. Premium are the lockbox.
I mean,
there are better lockbox ships, and then there are promo ships too. So,
in fairness, there aren't too many bad ships. So,
yeah,
there are plenty of bad ships.
No,
there's ships that aren't right for certain roles.
Or for certain builds, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the Romulan ships, which look pretty, but yeah, they look pretty, but
I'm sorry, I still don't like Romulan ships. I just don't.
I like my Mogai, but that's more just I have fun flying it at the moment.
There are exceptions to that rule, but
Yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah. The exceptions are, as far as the Sea Store, the Mogai, and the Scimitars. And see, Mom, I've been pronouncing it right lately.
Thank you. Yes, you have been.
I remember when the Scimitar was meta.
Yep.
Scimitar was the meta for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
The T6, not the T5.
No,
you're
the
understanding.
T5 was the meta way back when, yeah. I do look.
Well, they kind of both were for a while.
Yeah. And
I think they're both
they're
the first 5-3 ship, I think.
Yeah.
One of the
Yeah, they're one of the first 5-3 ships, yeah.
or one of the easier ones to get, anyways.
Yeah. And I gotta be honest. I mean, you still can probably do a really respectable build off one.
Oh yeah, I do. I took one out a while back and did a almost 500K run with one.
Yeah.
Dov, are you collecting drones? Or is that just the one you had before?
No, I think Ice Knight went Legendary Sovereign, which is a legendary Miracle Worker assault cruiser. The downside to the Sovereign, which is why I switched to the Gagarin Ice Knight, was quite honestly, following Augie's build. I built the Terran phaser dual heavies for the phaser build, and they won't go on the Miracle Worker Sovereign. So it's like, so I'm sitting here. So I went, damn it! I'm just going to go pull my. I had the Fleet Gagarin. I liked the Sovereign visually better, and I just went, okay, I want my cannons. I built them. I want them.
I thought the assault cruiser could equip single cannons only, right?
Single cannons. They can't equip dual. They
Oh,
can't.
that's just lame.
I know.
Fleet Shepherd Miracle Worker Battle Cruiser. Is that what I'm looking for?
Which one?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's
The Shepherd. The Shepherd is the Gagarin. Yeah.
Okay.
The shepherd is my savior. I shall not want.
Oh, please. No religion.
I really wish the NX was intelligence and not pilot.
I mean, I'm all about people celebrating their faith, but over the last few days, it's been.
No, that was just plan words. Don't worry.
Well, if anyone wants to,
I'm a devout heathen. Don't worry.
Oh, totally agree. Totally agree, Augie. I've seen what you do in that Section 31 battle cruiser. I've seen it, and after I get through the event, unless I'm really determined to get a console off another ship or a trade off another ship, I'm going to get the Section 31.
Yeah, if someone wants to donate a couple of those, that'd be perfect. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, do you want to see us flying around?
I'm sorry, Vaughn, but the first one's going to be mine. I asked for the donation, so...
You did say donate a couple of them. I just want to be on the list.
Okay, fair enough.
I want to be a second on the list. No, actually, I really want to get the Demios Pilot Destroyer. I really want to see what this will do with that phaser lance.
I'm kind of tempted to get the jellyfish for my science build, but I just reading it.
Yeah.
Just because I think it would be awesome to have a Gravwell ship with like the pilot maneuvers.
Could be fun. We got 2 minutes, so who wants to do one last? Probably the last ISE run for the day.
Do I see if you give me just a minute or two?
Yeah, let me.
But if you get other people who want to try it, go ahead.
Well, Mom, you're a tank. You're a good tank. I cannot do this without you. Mostly because they will shoot me dead in a moment.
They would probably shoot us all dead pretty quickly, actually.
Yeah, they probably would.
Since I'm doing control, ouch.
Yeah.
Give me a moment. I'm trying out something on the ship.
Oh, no problem.
And I'm not in my control this run.
Okay.
I will also need a re-invite.
I gotta re-invite everybody because the team broke up last time unless we're still in private.
I don't think so. Usually it
usually breaks us after that. Yeah, and it broke us, so we're... Alright. Going up here... Invite to team. I got a Chaos wanting invite, so invite to team. I have a direct. Inviting to team. And you're on the team. So I gotta get a mom. When mom's
Give me a second, I'm on a different ship, yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I will wait on the mom. Let's see. Means I have one more slot. And you want to go? And you want to run with us, Von Market?
Yes. I'm parked right next to you. You don't want to worry about your list.
I've been getting smarter when I get people on my friends list that I immediately know I'm putting names on there. Like, for example, Boom, who is clearly not listening right now. Just because... Oh, you are?
Hmm?
Oh, you are there!
Ah.
Yeah, I've just been watching something on the side. I actually put an X in the chat about a minute ago when you started talking about it.
Oh, then you're my third. Then you're my... Sorry, Vaughn, I think he did beat you, if he did put it in the chat.
Yeah, he beat me by a minute.
Yeah.
I also X'd up in the chat.
We got 2 more slots, don't we?
One more slot now.
Oh yeah, because okay, we got
And that last slot is
okay.
Mom. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yep.
fine.
Yep. Mom, you are one of the linchpins, so I have to.
I will be there.
I know.
Do you want me to get my jellyfish to where it's nice? I need to try out something here real quick.
Oh, no problem. We can be patient. Yeah, if this one does, I'm gonna have to. We're gonna lose sound for a minute while I queue up something because I have the feeling personally I should log this myself to get a better idea of where I'm running at.
You know, is that jellyfish a man-o-war?
It probably will be. It will be once she has her tort traits going.
It's a lady of war, please.
Ah.
More cowbell. Yeah.
Always.
So let me see if
I think I have a ship on a tune that's named the USS Cowbell.
Well, you got it. Well, it's got to be the. Everything about you is great, Saab. We know that. And let's see if I can do this. I used to be able to do this on the radio, on when I did the radio broadcast, but I don't know if I can do it with the voice again. I got a fever, and the only cure is more cowbell. Yeah, my walking's off. I gotta listen to some stuff again and pick it back up.
Yeah, I was gonna say you did better when you're on the radio.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I haven't done that one since I've been on the radio.
No.
So, yeah, that one's
Only a
gonna be
bit,
off.
like what, like 4 years since we did the radio?
6.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I could still do the I can still do the Jeopardy Connery voice, but
I am back.
Welcome
all
back.
right.
Thank you.
You now have a team invite.
I do.
I can close that. Let's move this back over to here so I can get some battery buffing. And let's see. Private.
Good.
Is everybody ready?
Sure. Why not?
Yes, sir.
As I'll ever be.
Yep. And away we go. Oh, this is
Yes,
a quick
we
one,
do.
too. Vaughn, after stream's done, I'll run whatever you want with you just because.
No worries. I got to run a few runs with you guys,
Yeah.
tonight. I'm good.
We'll get you in another one.
Yeah, we'll get you another one.
The situation
ISG's not going anywhere.
all attempts
Yeah.
to hail the
Ooh.
Starbase
And we do this regularly because it's a good way to.
And if any of the devs are listening, it's really not going anywhere. Don't take it away from us.
You put it back in the game. We like it. We're building for it. Do not take it from us.
One person.
I am.
Okay.
scanning the nanite transformer.
Flying this pixel out. Well, I can't stop. Because I'm probably in the wrong thing,
What?
but I'm
Okay.
bouncing. Whoa.
Yeah. That's weird.
Very weird.
Like, literally getting kicked off things.
Yeah. That was very weird. I should be better.
Yeah, here, you can stop shooting me and go join my grab wall, please.
Oh, the damage is definitely feeling better now.
Oh, click on there. Okay. Okay, everything's got here. Okay.
Yeah, things are a little bit weird, signal-wise, it feels like, but...
What? Okay, that's screwed up. Yeah, my grab was in the wrong spot. Okay. This run is not going to be good.
Yeah, I don't know where... Straighten out for me. Let's see where we go, though.
Oh no, this feels better.
It's alright to me. This seems to be dying quicker than last time around.
Oh, my build seems to be running better now.
Okay. Press pass.
Sensors confirm the transport convoy is being destroyed. However,
Explosion.
Well, not too bad. Damage in 74, attacks in 84.
Texan 84, that's a good run for it, Mom.
Mm-hmm. Getting better.
Okay.
Getting better.
Yeah, there was one death on the run, but that was my fault.
Yeah.
Did you shoot somebody in the back?
No.
Okay.
244.
I
but
went to go
got a-
refresh my gravel in the middle, and while I was in the middle, that's when the tack cube came in.
Yeah.
Can the parts be posted?
Yeah, it was in the team chat.
Everybody's not on the
Jack
team.
Card is looking for a miracle worker pad if anybody's got one. I'll take a look at my stash.
Miracle worker.
A pad.
I don't have any.
Cushland, you got 244.
Okay.
I'm at 241, and I think it's down to my piloting right now, which I'll probably change.
I think that's because I was using Miracle Worker and not Temporal.
Yeah, we did private solve it. It still breaks the team sometimes. And people changing characters, but
Details. Minor details.